everybody. Welcome to the Nostalgia Podcast. I, of course, am your host, John, and I am joined here with two lovely guests. As usual, we have the one, the only, Lil Beckles. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm not. You know what? You never ask me how I'm doing.
I think I do.
No one ever cares. I think you do. I think someone asks almost every time, and I'm just not. Whatever. Anyway, no, pretty good. I can't complain. We're sitting here. We're going to be talking all about some really freaking cool stuff, but we also have a new person on today.
Yeah, the first time this person's ever been on.
Yep. So I'd like everyone to welcome our newest host, and his name is Ben.
Yeah.
Because see, it's for audio viewers right now. It says Ben on the front of it. It's got a hat. I don't know how else to explain it. Because anyway, he's got pants. I'm not helping.
There's one very easy way to describe it, but
there is. But I feel like that breaks the illusion.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking now that Sperry McStrike episode may have confused audio listeners quite a bit.
I didn't even think about that
because we didn't even Yeah.
Huh. Well, spoilers. Sperry McStrike was literally just a bowling pin with a hat.
a batting helmet.
Batting helmet. Yeah, that's why it was Sperry McStrike.
Yeah.
Because it kind of mixed the two together. I thought it was ingenious, but it might not have been.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on strike from baseball.
That's was just why we chose that.
Strike from bowling.
No, I guess too, but yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't even
bring the two together.
Nice.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Surprise.
Thanks, ChatGPT. Anyway.
You're ruining it, man.
I just don't want you to get credit for that name.
That's fair.
That's all.
I don't deserve credit. But we're going to be talking. So today's an interesting one, right? So back in the day, you had your games, right? You had PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, blah, blah, constantly. But there is one type of game that kind of went unseen, that kind of slipped under the radar that people played, but it doesn't come up in their minds like, oh, this is my favorite game of all time. No, these were the games that you used to get through like a study hall or something in school. You'd pull them up on, spoilers, a computer. I know.
Well, that must have been before schools started having filters for games because there was a time when you could, but then it got so difficult.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. Yeah, they tried to lock that stuff down, but spoilers and old stuff like that, it wasn't easy to lock down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were always ways around it, which we definitely were able to find. But we were talking about the old school, early 2000s, late 90s, somewhere around there. No, it's definitely early 2000s.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely early 2000s. Yeah. Flash games.
Yeah, like just some casual Flash,
PC, like casual PC games.
Yeah, like you'd play them in your browser. You'd go to a specific website that just had a bunch of games on it, and you'd go play these games.
You'd click a button, and you'd be playing right there in the browser. What a revolutionary thing, though.
Yeah.
Like back before that, do you remember what websites looked like? It was like a wall of text.
Yeah.
There was nothing fancy about it. You're lucky if you got a freaking title bar. And then we progressed in like literally a few years all the way to like Flash games.
Being able to play games right in your browser.
Yeah. And we could take a moment of silence here for Flash in general because it's gone. Let's just take a moment. Yeah. And that's long.
Oh, wow. All right.
It was very outdated and very insecure.
And like working, if you've ever worked IT in anywhere, Flash was like the bane of everybody's existence.
I know. Everyone knew, I need Flash for my job. No, you don't.
Yeah, no.
If you need Flash for your job doesn't need to exist.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about all the different games that we remember. We'll be going through a couple top 10s, which I think is pretty cool to see what the internet thinks is the best option. Ben is going to let us know what his favorite is. But more importantly, we are all wearing nostalgia pants today.
Bam.
I'm wearing nostalgia shirt. Kind of, you can see that this is a Walt Disney shirt. You can kind of, maybe if I move this way. There we go. It's a Walt Disney shirt from one of the Disneys.
One of them.
Disneyland or Disney World. I'm not giving away my location.
There's multiple Disney places?
Disney World and Disneyland. One in California, one in Florida.
I did not know that.
What? Wait, how do you not know there's two Disneys in the U.S.? There's also Hong Kong. There's one in, I think, France.
Really?
There's a whole bunch.
Oh my god. Well, I get other countries make sense. I did not know there was one in California.
What?
Yeah, no.
In Anaheim.
All right. That does nothing for me.
All right. So when we do the Disney World nostalgic, you're sitting out.
Yeah. No, I've been to Disney anything once, and I was 0 years old. My mom was pregnant with me.
Does that mean you're 0?
I guess I'm like negative.
I was saying negative makes more sense because 0 would be like between 0 and 1.
I just popped out. My mom's like, Disney World time.
I'm just picturing your mom sitting in front of the castle going, oh, Mickey. What a place to be able to put on your birth certificate, though.
Ooh,
oh, man.
That would be.
Born in Disney World.
Yeah, but then it's the state of Florida or California, I guess.
Yeah, then you had to put Florida on there. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. So we're gonna before we get into things. Before we get into things, I want to make sure everybody knows. Go over to our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button. It's free. Nothing. It doesn't cost you a single dime. Then go into our videos, watch our beautiful faces because we got some bangers out there. There's some real good ones. The last one was the iPod one. That is just real great.
That one was good, yeah.
It kicked off my obsession with iPods, and now I have many. and also a problem.
And I'm about to start a collection, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I already have the Touch 4, but I just...
Got to get more, man.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Like, I feel like I just want an iPod so I can plug in headphones that I still have that have 3.5 millimeter jacks.
Yep.
And just listen to music. You don't have to worry about anything else.
No
notifications are going to ding in your ears.
None of that. You don't have to worry about like, ba-ding!
Yeah.
So-and-so message you. Like, no.
Yeah.
I don't care. Click it off. Yeah, that was a great episode. But also like the episode you liked so we know what you guys liked.
What you guys liked.
Exactly. Yeah. So anyone listening in on an audio-only podcast, make sure you go to our YouTube and follow us there. I understand people do like listening.
Feel free to slap some comments down on those too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let us know.
Whatever you want to hear next, what you liked in the episode, what your favorite of that thing was.
We had someone who was mad that Gen Z wanted iPods. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody was mad that they wanted iPods?
I don't know if it was mad. It's kind of short comment. But thank you for the comment.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but that episode's gone. Go watch that. But if you're an audio listener and you still want to listen through audio, whatever, that's perfectly fine. We're going to do our best to kind of explain what we're looking at a little bit better because I've noticed in the last couple we haven't really done that. We're like very much looking at stuff and just assuming that everyone knows what we're talking about, and it doesn't quite work.
Well, it's funny too is that like, especially if we're looking at something on the television.
Oh yeah.
If we pull something up, even the video, like unless we pop that into the video itself, they're not going to know what we're doing.
Yeah, and that all depends on how we're doing because our editor forgets to put those in sometimes. So
yeah,
the guys.
I'm going to strangle him.
So. Whoa.
Not going to do it.
That's not a good thing to do. So if you're listening to an audio only, we're going to do the best. But to help with that, go to iTunes Podcast. Apple Podcast. And give us a 5-star and write us a little review.
iTunes Podcast. Talk about nostalgia.
Oh my God, dude. I loved iTunes.
iTunes Podcast is how I learned about computers, like how the innards of computers worked in the first place. Yeah.
What podcast?
I don't remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. I can barely remember about 3 days ago. So that long goes out the window. But before we do any of that, before we talk about all that stuff, now that we got the subscribe to our YouTube channel, by the way, subscribe to our YouTube channel, out of the way, let's go ahead and we're going to play. Oh, yes, that sound. There we go. You see my anguish?
Yeah, I did.
Because I forgot to turn it. One of these days, I'm going to make a sound that automatically fades out when we want it to. So I don't have to do it manually and I don't forget.
Yeah.
That's down the road. Maybe once. So
we've talked about this in many episodes.
If we hit 200,000 subscribers, I think we'll do that.
Okay.
That seems fair.
That's
that seems fair. That's a good point. Maybe 250. $250,000? That's fine.
Quarter
We'll
mil. That's a good. That's a nice.
That's
even.
a nice. It's not even. It is even.
Well, it is, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah,
but it does at the same time.
Yeah, we'll do that. But no, we're gonna play Guess That Sound, the game where I will deem a song, a sound, a movie, anything like that as nostalgic enough to play a little bit of, and then you're gonna guess it, just a little bit. And if you don't guess it, we play a little bit more. And if you still don't guess it, we play a little bit more. And if you still don't guess it, we take you out back and lead pipe to the knee.
Boom.
But
my knees are already metal from the previous times. I did not get things right. I don't want to lose these metal knees.
Well, that just means you're hardened. You're ready to go.
Cyborg.
But this is going to be a little different because it's only the 2.5 of us here because Ben doesn't count as a full human being.
Only half of one. He's only wearing pants. He's shirtless right now.
Exactly. And that, no shirt, no service. So he might be able to help a little bit, but we're going to play, I'm going to play a sound. You're going to guess it, but then you're going to play a sound and I'm going to guess it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get to do these very often, so I feel like I suck at these because I also suck at choosing them.
You just suck.
I guess so. Just in general, yeah. But so I'm going to play a sound. It is a actual sound. It's very quick.
Oh.
It's not multiple lengths or anything.
Oh, man.
But I'll give you clues.
Okay.
If you don't get it.
Instead of additional lengths, it's going to be clues.
Yeah,
okay, I
so
like that.
I'm curious if you get this.
All right.
I think you should. And then we'll move on to the other side of the thing. So,
all right.
So let me go ahead and we're going to get connected and then we're going to play the sound. And then if you get it correct in the first try, that is 8 points.
8 points?
8 points.
This one's worth 8 points.
8 points.
That must mean it's hard.
Might.
It's difficult.
We'll see. So there's 8 points on that. Then if you don't guess it, then it's down to 4 points. And then 2 points.
Ooh,
you don't get it after that.
Halving it every time.
Yeah. So it's a little rough, but then you'll play your sound, and we'll go from there. All right. So are you ready?
Okay. I guess so. Let's do this.
This is 3 seconds long.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here's the sound.
Oh.
That's all you get. It's 3 seconds long. What's going on in your head?
That's the Kim Possible phone thing when there's something wrong.
All right, so.
And she's like, what's the sitch? Right?
So we're going to go, your guess is Kim Possible.
Yeah. It's like her pager or something.
What album is it from? No. So you think Kim Possible pager from the TV show.
I mean, I don't remember what devices it is. It's like a phone or a pager or something.
Phone, pager, yeah. I get
yeah, when there's like a sitch.
Yep. All right. So let's see here. That is wrong.
Oh, is it?
You are wrong, sir. In the best way possible, too.
Really?
Yep. That is not what it is.
Oh.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and rewind it a little bit here. And
what is it then? That just sounds like the Kim Possible thing to me.
How do you not know what this is?
This sounds very familiar, but it sounds like Kim Possible to me.
Not Kim Possible. Here, you know what? I'll play the Kim Possible one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it'll get it out of my head.
That's so funny because you are incorrect.
Man.
This one. Maybe. Hello?
That's so close. Dun, 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 or dun, dun, dun. Oh, is that Power Rangers?
So, what is that your next guess?
Yeah, play it for me one more time.
Well, now I have to go back to it.
No, because that doesn't sound like Power Rangers either. But it does. But it sounds like Go Power Ranger, kind of.
I finally picked a good one.
Oh man, because I know what this is.
Just the anguish in your head.
Oh man. Do I get a hint with the drop down to 4 points?
Your hint is that it's not Kim Possible.
That's not helpful. You said there would be hints.
I did. I'll give you the year it came out.
Oh,
how about that?
That's not gonna help, but sure.
No?
Let's do that.
Let's see. I probably should have had this ready.
Wait. Oh, no.
So, the thing it came out in 1993.
Oh my God, that was the year I was born. Okay, so that could have been Power Rangers then. Power Rangers probably is older than me, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, I'm gonna go Power Rangers.
That's your guess?
That's
Power
my guess.
Rangers?
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's see.
I'm gonna go Power Rangers.
You are the proud owner of 4 brand new points.
All right. How similar is that to the Kim Possible thing, though?
How great is that? Because
that was good.
So I heard it the other day, and I go, "That's a Kim Possible pager sound."
You did the
100%.
Oh,
like that, and I was like, and they're like, no. And I'm like, what? What is that then? Like it's Power Rangers, and I was like, Go Power Rangers. Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yep.
we like worked through the same process as me. Literally the same. Oh
That's
man,
awesome. Yep. So it was in fact
that's so
not
funny.
Impossible. It was Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers answer it. What's the sitch?
Yeah. Zordon. I think he should answer like that. That'd be way more comical.
Right?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
Congratulations. You won.
4
Guess that
points?
sound, maybe. Unless
Kind
I
of.
get it in the first try.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But I doubt it. I suck at these. There's a reason that I'm the one that's like saying what it is as opposed to the one guessing. It's because I'm terrible. Trible. Terrible.
Tribble.
Dribble. All right, so you are going to pull up yours now.
Mm-hmm.
I disconnected, so you should be friezo to connecto.
Alrighty.
And then let me know once you connect. Oh, I see it connected.
Yep.
All right, volume is up. We are ready to go.
All right.
Wait, what is it? Is it like
Okay, so
song?
it is the theme song
Okay.
to a show.
Okay, cool. I'm
That
ready.
is the category.
All right.
Ready?
Let's go. I'm ready. Give it to me.
All right. Hopefully this isn't gonna be too loud.
Oh, it's going to be loud. Do, 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 do,
4
do,
seconds.
do, 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 do. Okay, so it sounds older, but not older in like a. Well, is it?
You
I have a guess.
want to hear it again?
I have a guess,
Okay.
and I don't know if it's 100% right or not. So, but I'm.
You wanna hear it?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Can I hear it again. Okay. For 8 points,
Yeah, I think so.
I will guess the original Looney Tunes.
Can I get it?
Oh.
That's what you're going with? Correct.
Oh, yes!
Looney Tunes theme song.
First guess. Oh,
Nice.
I'm like second guessing myself. Like, did you throw something and mix like freaking Popeyes or something from years ago,
yeah.
or like something weird like that, or like Baby Looney Tunes or something like?
Oh yeah.
trying
See,
to,
I
like,
didn't want to
throw
go
a
too
curveball?
cruel. You know.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I also happy that I got one right the first try,
Yeah,
which
nice.
means I'm the winner.
You got
Yeah,
it. Finally. After all these years.
I've done my waiting. 12 years of it. Oh, that's right. You really don't watch the Harry Potter movies, do you?
Nope.
No.
Honestly, every time you've said that, I thought it was from one of the Batman movies for some reason because it kind of almost sounds like a Bane voice.
A little bit.
Yeah.
No, it's from Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh.
Yes.
Sirius Black.
Yes.
See, I knew that.
You did. I'll give you that one. You even got the person who says it right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Doing great.
Oh, I just thought you meant like it was the not from the book, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I thought you said it was the Prisoner of Azkaban who said it, and that would be Sirius
no,
Black.
that's the name of the movie or book.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
know that's the movie and book as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that one because that one's is that the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're on a roll today.
I read that one actually.
Oh, dang.
I've read up through that one, and I stopped and didn't read Goblet of Fire when I was younger. Yeah,
Order of the Phoenix is the best book.
the fifth one.
10 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it's my favorite. A lot of people disagree. They also don't like the movie of it because they feel like it's a check mark.
It also split in two, didn't it? There were two parts of Order of the Phoenix in the movie, wasn't there?
No, that's Deathly Hallows.
Oh, whatever.
That's later on.
I had to get something wrong.
That's not nostalgic. Although I was like, some theaters around places you get the retro movies that play. And I was at a theater and I was watching it, and one comes up and it's like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets playing. I'm like, that's not retro. It's pretty retro.
Yeah, what year did that come out? The Chamber of Secrets.
20-something years ago?
No.
Yeah, dude. What? I think. No, it's got to be earlier than that, right? Or later than that, I mean.
Yeah.
And the Chamber of Secrets. The movie came. Yep. I was dead on. It's 2002. She's just 22 years old.
The movie came out in 2002?
The movie came out in 2002.
Oh, my God. That's 22 years old. We're in 2024 right now.
Yeah, it's 22. I don't know about you. Yeah, that's rough.
Wow.
Yeah. So, classic movies.
Classic, I guess.
Just think,
wow.
Back when we were watching movies back in the early 2000s, that would have been 80s movies like...
Wow.
This guy right here, or E.T. I guess I caught it.
Nice.
I guess E.T.
E.T. was 90s, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe early 90s. But this guy right here, he was 80s, right? Maybe 90s. I don't know anymore. I don't guess E.T. This is why I don't play Guess That Sound.
Yeah.
Because I can't come up with any
I keep hitting this now. Now that it's here, I'm like, let me just smack it.
It costs more than your car, boy.
That might not be wrong.
It doesn't. For anyone wondering, if you have Pokemon cards at home and want to send them to us for free, I don't have a good address to give you. So just hold on to them. We'll get you in a future date. Maybe once we hit that 25,000 subscribers, we can get a P.O. box.
250,000, you mean?
What did I say?
25.
No, 250,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 is too soon.
We'll get a P.O. box in Anaheim, California, where apparently there's a Disneyland.
Just this conspiracy theory.
Yeah, allegedly there's a Disney.
I'm sure there's
park.
Mickey in California.
Yeah. Okay. Mickey Mouse,
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to these fancy little games.
Oh yeah,
here.
we're doing computer games on this episode.
Yeah, that is a thing that we are doing here, and I am pulling up a couple of these. We'll just go over a couple that we remember first, kind of like our favorites and stuff. Not
okay.
I shouldn't say favorites. Ones that they're most nostalgic to us.
Yeah,
that make more sense. Why don't you? I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I'm not pointing that at you anymore.
just for just for clarification's sake, so I'm kind of thinking of like games that don't have any like no saves, right? Like every time you want to play this game, you got to start over because there's no save.
That's
right?
a good designation. Yeah.
Yeah. So
non-save games.
Yeah, like you can't. You always have to start over. It's just like it's almost a one and done kind of thing. You play through the game, the simple Flash games or whatever will be the designation. And so, oh man, there's a few, and one of the ones that immediately comes to my mind is Line Rider.
Oh my god!
And that's because Line Rider is such a classic. Like people had codes for maps that like my favorite ones were the ones where you didn't actually have to do anything. It would do it for you, like a Rube Goldberg machine, basically. Yeah, and it just. Yeah. You know, it just did its thing, and they were cool shit and stuff. And then I actually started learning how to make those, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. And just like had so much fun with it, just making and it's such a simple game, and it's just so much creativity. Like it's a sandbox.
It's back when games, the names of them perfectly described what the heck they were.
Yeah,
like Line Rider, you ride on a line.
Yep.
You got this little guy with a sled. And you literally draw lines with your mouse.
Yeah.
And he drops and he goes.
Yeah.
And he turned off my
Well, thing. And you can control him with like space bar and the arrow keys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, my favorite maps were the ones where you just let him go, and it's kind of he does it his own.
For such a simple game, I got so many hours out of that.
Yeah, seriously.
Like the fact that you could just load it up and you just sit there, it's a great way to solve anxiety as a kid. Of just sitting there and just click and drag and you watch it go.
Yep.
There's no stress involved. There's no nothing. There's definitely times that there was a little stress, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like when you get a really long ride going and then he just happens to catch something a little weird and just explodes into the distance.
Yeah, and I love when he just ragdolls off of the sled and lands.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, that game is so good.
That's a great place to start.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one that always comes to mind for me. And I mean, there's definitely a couple of other ones. Like when I was younger, I was really big into stick figures. Like I loved stick figures, and there were a lot of Flash games that had stick figures and stuff. And so, one that an article actually reminded me of that I put a lot of hours into was one called Stick RPG.
So I saw something on that a couple days ago, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is a little weird. A buddy of mine was talking about it, but is that the one where you're like in the center of the screen and they come at you from either side?
Well, so it's not like you don't really do combat or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's technically bar fights, but basically there's so it's bird's eye view, and you're a stick figure who has a blue head, and you just see his arms out of the side of it, like walking or whatever. And you can do whatever you want to an extent, because the map is pretty small and it's just a drop off, right? Like there's nothing. It's just called Stick RPG.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, if you wanted to pull it up. And so for example, there's like a college or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can there's different activities you can do where you just walk around the little town. You can buy a skateboard from some kid. You can fight somebody in a bar fight. You can go work at McStick, the restaurant.
Stick.
Yeah.
Where'd they get that name from?
I don't know. 100% original.
Wow.
Yeah, and so then you could work at a place and work your way up to be the CEO or whatever and just have a ton of money. And it was such a small map too. You could beat the game fairly easily because,
Interesting.
Put a couple hours into it and then you could be the CEO with a bunch of money and do everything in the game and stuff. But
sure, yeah.
That's what it was about then though,
Interesting.
And and so that one was a really fun one that I liked.
I remember seeing that. I don't know that I ever played it back as a kid.
Okay.
I think I skipped this one.
Gotcha.
I did, however, play a fighting stick figure game.
Okay.
Where you're in the center of the screen and they come from either direction, like hordes.
Yeah.
And you get different things like gun swords and stuff like that, and you basically just fight your way through it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what it's called.
I know. I do know what you're talking about, actually. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's one of those. Well, we'll probably get to it. We'll probably find it in one of these lists here.
Yeah.
The purpose of it was just to fight. And I feel like a lot of these games were that. You didn't play it it wasn't this long drawn out storyline like a lot of the things you would see, because once you close the browser, you're done. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's no going back. There's no picking up your save where you left off. It start from scratch.
Yeah.
Did you ever have it where you're playing one of these games and the internet goes out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's a whole different issue.
Well, or you're trying to play one of these games and you still have AOL and somebody wants to use the phone.
Yep.
And yeah.
Disconnected.
Guess what, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
not fun. Not fun. Not fun at all.
That's how it goes. We take for granted the internet and its various uses now.
I agree. There is a lot of granite going around.
Lots of granite.
A lot of granite.
But
yeah. That was one of my biggest ones. The other one that I remember really well is Happy Wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Happy Wheels was
Happy Wheels was just like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
You just did it to watch people die, basically.
Yeah, you just watched the the gore as you hit a spike and
exactly tore apart in obnoxious ways that can never happen.
Yeah,
like the spikes and the spinning things.
I was just about to say, because some people made maps that had spinning things, and then you go and crack your head on it, and your head rips off and flies up. Yeah.
The other one that I forgot was technically a Flash game, and it was along those lines. You may not have played it. I don't really remember it until someone showed it to me, but it's the Impossible Quiz.
Oh, yes.
That is technically a Flash game.
Yeah, with the horse. The horse is the icon of it. There's like a black horse.
Oh, yeah. So that was another one that I saw, and I was like, all right, you know what? I guess technically it's a Flash game. But yeah, let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at a couple top 10s here.
Of course, Happy Wheels.
Of course, Happy Wheels. I mean, number 10 though is number weird.
10. Yeah. Happy Wheels should be interactive buddy.
I don't remember this.
You don't?
No.
Oh,
what did
man.
you do in it?
Yeah, so you basically just beat the shit out of that buddy.
Oh God, what?
So if you so you had different weapons or items that you could use, and you could throw them at him, and every time you hit him, you made money. And so you could then buy different items and things like that. So you could you start with your hand and you smack him, and then you get money, and then you can get this one shows bowling balls in the picture. You can drop bowling balls on his head and it does damage. You upgrade to guns where you shoot him and stuff. And literally the whole point of Interactive Buddy is you just beat the absolute shit out of this weird physics almost, right? Because you can knock him out too briefly. He'll get knocked out and he'll kind of ragdoll and fall on the floor and then get up. But yeah, he's just these 5 spheres.
All right, I'll have to go back and see it, because
6 spheres.
There are places that have recreated Flash games to be able to be played still.
Archive has them too.
Do they?
Archive.org, has a lot of games, PC games.
I'll have to take a look now. Let's go ahead. 8 is Max Dirt Bike.
Dirt Bike.
Now there's a game I sunk some hours into.
For real, yeah.
God.
And it's just the only thing that changed about the levels was the shapes and the color.
That's it.
It was just simple.
Yep, and it was weird how you control the bike.
Yeah.
I remember not being anything like actual physics.
Yeah, and then you know what another interesting thing about games like this is that there's nothing to upgrade. You don't upgrade your bike in Max Dirt Bike.
Yep.
You rely on the skill of what you're playing.
Yeah.
You don't upgrade to bigger wheels, you don't upgrade to whatever. You just have that, and that's what you do, and you go through the level. And that's how it was with a lot of these types of games.
Well, I remember the switch from Flash games over to iPod Touch and iPhone games and cell phone, smartphones.
Yeah.
There was a game that was a truck game where you climbed mountains with it, exactly like this, except there were obstacles and you had to upgrade your car and stuff like that to be able to climb these things. And there was a dirt bike in there that was reminiscent of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, back in the day. That was
a good game.
I don't remember Dino Run either.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. We'll skip. Anyone who knows about Dino Run, let us know. I just don't. It's a side scroller. Yeah. Then the Fancy Pants
Adventures. I loved this game a lot.
Didn't play it.
You didn't?
I didn't. I never played it. I don't even recognize the name.
Yeah, so I really liked the animation. The animation was super smooth, his jumps and because he would do so basically, Fancy Pants Adventures. It kind of reminds me a little bit of platformer Sonic the Hedgehog, because he runs fast.
Oh, okay.
It's not like Sonic, but it's you can run fast up ramps, and then you run up the ramp, and then you go, and then he does a little smooth backflip off of it and lands, and then it's super cool.
Some of the people that were coding in this stuff back then are just absolute artists.
Yeah, and this one was its simplistic art style was really backed up by really good animations.
Gotcha.
In my opinion.
Dang.
Yeah, it was really really fun.
What about N? Game N?
You know what's funny is I didn't play N, but I ended up getting N++ on the Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that it was a game before, but no, I didn't. I haven't played N. I've played N++ though, so it's not really nostalgic to me. But
did you ever play Super Smash?
No, I didn't.
Super Smash Flash?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't know that it existed.
I'm pretty sure this is one of those
somebody made it for sure.
Someone made it, and it was very sketchy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've got Luffy and Goku, Sora.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. I'm gonna try and find just a quick picture of it because I want to see what the actual fighting looks like. Let's see.
Yeah. I've got to imagine it's like 2D or something, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's normally 2D in Super Smash.
I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Yeah, it appears that this is just.
Oh yeah, it's like pixel art. Yeah.
That's kind of cool though.
I mean, a lot of effort. That's good, really good pixel art.
I wonder how smooth the gameplay was.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like. Oh, there's a second one.
I wonder if Nintendo just really.
They probably weren't happy.
Yeah.
That this existed. Yeah, considering there were people in here that they didn't,
right, like
probably have license to, like
yeah,
Naruto.
Wait, was Naruto with? Oh yeah,
yeah, he's in the bottom.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would imagine that Nintendo wouldn't be super happy about them using Mario. Luigi,
no, none of them. Yeah, nope. I never. Again, I feel like I played very few of these, but I did play this one, Bloons Tower Defense.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent of like there was a game Peggle that was along those lines, and a couple other games that were that like you shoot from a little cannon thing. That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, with Bloons Tower Defense was like, this was I doubt it was the first tower defense game.
No,
because Bloons was a game. Did you ever play Bloons?
Oh no.
Yeah, so Bloons was a game similar, actually perfect to talk about it on this podcast because basically Bloons was set up where you had a dart monkey, like you were the dart monkey, and it was kind of like, like the archery games where you're like fighting against somebody else and you have to shoot.
Yeah.
How fast you're going to throw it and what angle, and then it goes. Bloons was just like that, but with a needle, or a dart, and you had to try to get all the balloons on the stage, like whatever level it was. And so you would like throw your dart and try to pop the balloons, and then they came out with a tower defense game.
Interesting.
Based on Bloons, yeah.
Okay.
And so I played both. I really liked Bloons Tower Defense, and it was my introduction to tower defense games. And it was super cool because, like, you got the different types of towers where you have the regular dart monkey, you've got the ninja one, you've got the cannon, you got the tack shooter and everything. And it's just, I loved, I actually have, I think it's the 6th one is the most recent one, like on my phone.
Dang. Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't really play it much anymore, but I loved Bloons Tower Defense.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I haven't picked up many of these to play like at all recently. The closest I did start playing Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Which is really freaking good.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never played it. So
yeah, it's pretty good. Would recommend.
Yeah.
But there was a tower defense game that I used to play, and I don't remember the name of it. But it was like a teal background, and you had a tower, obviously, that you had to buy certain things that would like send out our squads of like
different types of units, like you can buy a guy, or you could buy a tank, or you can buy a
and they had like frequencies in which they would go out. Some would go out fast, some would go out every so often.
Interesting.
And they had like a cooldown and stuff, and you had to like protect against these waves of things. I just don't remember it. Yeah, I'll look for it and I'll try and find it. But
okay.
I also don't remember if it was a Flash game or if it was a game for like the iPhone or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, there's the impossible quiz.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All about memorization.
Oh, the helicopter game. I remember that.
Let's go. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture of it. Helicopter game. Flash. Images. There we go. Oh my. Okay, so it was Flappy Bird.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this Flappy Bird was a thing. We talked about Flappy Bird a couple like a month ago, huh? Yeah. What a weird game. I didn't play the helicopter one, but I played the hell out of Flappy Bird. But that was all on this one. That was an okay list. That wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and pop into another one to see unforgettable Flash games from back in the day.
Yeah, another one actually that that I'm remembering now. Oh, wait. Was this it? Yes, I believe. It was called Stick War.
Stick War?
Yeah, so basically it's one of those games, like you reminded me by saying about your units. Stick War Legacy, that looked like an app. Oh
It
my
did.
God.
Apparently this is still a thing.
Go to the app.
What?
I just, outside of the podcast, I need to see if I can play this game again because, oh man. Yeah, so basically what you do is like there's resources and things like that that you can like send miners out. Like, so you have to buy the units. So you can buy a miner, you can buy a guy with a club, you can buy a wizard, you can buy a spearsman from Sparta or what, a Spartan. And you basically have to go against typically the computer that is doing the same thing that you're doing. So you have to try to use your money efficiently and get the right units and strategy and all that fun stuff and protect your miners that are making you money with that stuff and all that. And it was, like I said, I really liked stick figures when I was younger.
Yeah, this definitely satisfies the stick figures.
Yes, yeah. and so they're all stick figures.
Dang, all right.
Yeah.
It's literally the one I'm thinking of is almost exactly along those lines.
Is it?
But it was very like 2-dimensional.
Yeah.
And which, I mean, that one was too, but I will find that because literally I'm not going to be able to sleep today until I find it because it's going to drive me absolutely bananas.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at a couple of the others. Never played Clear Vision.
Oh yeah, I've never played that one either.
No.
Territory War. Yeah. So I did not know it by name, but I have definitely played this game.
Yes.
I especially remember the look of the stick figure holding the grenade.
Yep.
And I remember the
lob it. Yeah.
And trying to hit them and kill their guys. And like I specifically I remember the animation of them getting hit by something and bouncing a couple times and then just standing up. It was like very staggered. I don't know. It wasn't very smooth. It was like staggered or something. Yeah.
Stagger's not the right word. I don't even know the word for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Then let's see, Interactive Buddy again.
Of course.
Yep. Whack Your Boss.
I've never played that one.
I don't know what the...
See, as a kid, I couldn't relate. I didn't have a boss.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We were children.
Yeah, that's for like the adults that are like, my boss, I just need to beat the shit out of him.
And then
Line Rider.
Line Rider.
Yes.
Of course. Raft Wars?
Yeah, Raft Wars I never played.
No, looks like 2 South Park looking things with like bazookas. I don't know.
Yeah.
Double Wires.
So I know the concept of double wires, and I've played other games like it.
Yeah.
It's almost like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, that's all it is. Rage Series.
Rage Series is what I was thinking maybe you were talking about, but not quite, because there's another game that's kind of like a stick figure fighter game. That's not this one.
There were like wizards. There was like warriors. I remember there's these really OP things where they would slice the air and it would send it out and like hit everything.
Yeah.
It's hard to, Madness Series.
Is this the... Yes.
I saw this and I was like, boy, this looks familiar.
Yes, it does. Oh, yeah, because it's a series. I was going to say they made a few games with that same art style.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. The second I saw the face, I was like, yep, okay.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cannonbolt?
I've never.
I don't know that one. The
Fancy Pants again.
Yep. That's a good demonstration right there of what it looks like.
Yeah.
There's Thing series.
Which was made by the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Weasley? Is that who that was? Oh, no.
Well, so this says the first game in the series is a simplistic brawler not unlike the first Thing game. Oh. Yeah. Drew inspiration from Madness. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is different, yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty gory.
Happy
and then
Wheels.
Speaking of gory, Happy Wheels hopefully makes all these lists, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually there's a lot of people who got big on YouTube because of this game.
Oh, really?
They would go back and play it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Warthog launch. I'm guessing this is like a Halo knockoff.
I've definitely heard of this, but I never played it.
Bull?
Yeah.
Ball? No? Okay.
Is the developer, yeah.
Is it? And number 1 is The Last Stand.
Yeah, and I never heard this one.
No.
Which is, it's surprising that it's number one to me because I've never heard of it. But
yeah, I'm sure it was very popular because, I mean, 2D zombie scroller sounds like the internet in a nutshell,
I was going to
right?
say, so I was going to say, like, it's just surprising to me because I was all up into these games.
Mm-hmm.
There was a zombie game that I played that was top down that I can't remember the name of.
Call of Duty.
No. No, it was like a computer game, like a computer survival zombie game that was bird's eye view. I can't remember the name of it, but
Yeah. That was, I mean,
you know what?
This wasn't bad.
So there's another game that I am very surprised I have not seen it yet. Did you ever play Tanks?
Just Tanks? Because there's like the World of Tanks.
Yeah, not World of Tanks, just Tanks, where it was just 2D.
Let's see. Let's see a picture of it really quick. I'll try and describe. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't think I've played it, no.
Yeah, so scroll up and click on like one of the ones with the pyramids. Because that's definitely, because like basically it's a very simplistic art style. The tanks themselves are basically blobs with lines coming out of them. And you can select different, I think there's some sort of money in this as well, some sort of currency. And you can use different, actually, I don't think there is a currency. I think you can just do whatever you want. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
But basically you can use different types of attacks. Like, instead of just a regular cannon, you can do a big bomb or spread attack or whatever.
I do actually.
And you shoot. I played this game in school quite a few times when I was younger.
I do remember this game.
Yeah, and you could play it with other people on the same computer.
Oh, really?
You would just take, so you would say, like, player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and then whoever's turn it was would just be the one that gets on the keyboard and moves the mouse and does the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that was a really, really fun game. And, like, what was cool about it, too, is that you would actually destroy the terrain. If you shot, like, a bomb, and if you missed or even hit, whatever the blast radius of that bomb was, you would take out the terrain. And so you could move, like, I've gotten trapped before because I got buried and I couldn't get out of the thing. So I had to just shoot from this, like, fissure.
It's called a strategy.
Yeah. But yes, that Tanks was a very, very fun game that I loved.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I don't know that I played it. Hey, that's
Stick RPG.
Yeah, Stick RPG number 2.
Yeah, buddy.
You got things like the Fishy song.
Okay.
Yep, don't know that one.
Balloons.
Yep.
Yep, Balloons Tower Defense.
Bubble Trouble. Don't know that one. A lot of these are like.
Wait, go up to that Matrix one. Can you play that, please?
Bullet fighting? Yeah.
Bullet time fighting. I played this game.
Let's see.
Oh my God. Yes.
Let's go ahead and. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay.
I have totally played this game.
Let's see.
Matrix bullet time fighting. Oh, man.
I have not. I'm starting to realize how little games I played and how much Line Rider I played. Because I didn't play any of these, but I probably could have.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's like just a 2D fighter on top of the building.
Yeah. And it's just like, inspired by The Matrix.
Dang.
Yes, I remember this. Oh, man.
I kind of like that it gives videos in this one.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Did you ever see Homestar Runner stuff?
No.
And Trogdor? Oh, that's a whole.
I mean, Trogdor sounds familiar.
Trogdor is this thing that's right here. He's a dragon, like an S-shaped dragon with 1 foot and a very muscular arm out his back for some strange reason. It was just a thing from Homestar Runner. It was a site you could go on and play these games and stuff.
Oh.
Let's see what other ones we got here.
Sunny sounds familiar.
Phase Wars.
Will you scroll up to Sunny and
Sunny with a chance? No, this is.
Oh my God. Let's just skip to like the middle of that.
That's the plan. Oh, it's 2.5 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move forward. Oh, so it's like a turn-based RPG kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, this
It's
looks vaguely familiar. Oh man, Adventure Quest was like this.
Adventure Quest.
Yeah, right. A 2D. I remember playing Adventure Quest so that one actually persisted. I feel like though,
which means we are not allowed to talk about it right now.
That's true.
I honestly don't know. Whoops.
Yeah, when was Adventure Quest released? Yes, the third picture.
This one. Oh.
Yes.
Adventure Quest, it kind of looks like it. Apparently, there's still servers for it.
It was it was a very cartoony.
2002.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Yep. Flash games were all over the place. Sometimes they were like.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
You know what? Another one is that I haven't seen. That's very surprising because it was hella fun. Was it called Bubble Tank? Bubble Tanks? Does that sound familiar to you?
Does not. No, but I'm apparently not the person to talk to about this stuff.
I guess so.
Yeah. Oh,
free pool.
Free pool, man. Oh, I love to play pool though.
There was a pool game on Windows XP that I played the absolute shit out of.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was Windows XP.
I played the Flash version.
Maybe that's what I did.
Let's see here. Oh, are these old ones or new ones?
These are older, I think.
Are they? Final Ninja. That looks cool. There's N again.
Yeah.
Throw Paper.
It
was so good. I used to play this on the iPod.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and you would like just maneuver it where you wanted to go because there's like fans and stuff.
Yeah.
That you have to deal with, and Robokill.
Huh. That doesn't sound
played.
Bowman. Yes.
Bowman.
Duck
Hunt? No.
This is one of the ones where you actually shoot another archer. Like you're going against a computer.
Oh, okay.
And they're varying distances away from you, and there's certain wind direction and stuff. And it's one of the ones where you have to select draw speed and the angle and let go. And then there's animated blood where if you shoot him in the head and it just starts bleeding out. Yeah. This one's really
Classic.
good. Yep. Loved it.
Tower Defense.
Bloons Tower Defense. Again, of course. Tetris.com.
I did play Tetris.
Oh, Frogger. Apparently.
Pac-Man. Okay. Pac-Man's pretty cool. Crimson Room.
Oh, an escape game?
Yeah.
I played very little like escape room games, but I did play a couple.
Stuff.
But yeah.
I'd be more into that now.
But oh man,
Tangram.
Did you ever play Hapland?
Hapland. How do you spell it?
Hapland. No, you're searching Fapland. Let's not do that.
Oh God.
So there were 3 of them. And so, yeah, open up a picture. Basically, what would happen here is that it's a still image. And you click on something to get it to do something. So, like, depending on what it is, like, you can click on the crow, and the crow will, like, fly and shit on something or something. I don't know. Whatever it may be. Things do different things, right? But the goal of Hapland is you have to set off the correct order chain of events in order to like, win. So, like, you have to just haplessly go through shit and do it over and over and over again so that you memorize the order or like write it down or whatever to get things to happen. Because like, you can like click on the box and it'll break the string and it'll drop down, but then it doesn't do anything. So like
something else needs to
you
be
need
there
to trigger a guy to go under it so that it squishes him or whatever, so there's, oh my God, Hapland.
I'll have to take a look. So it looks, honestly, being completely honest here, like one of those scammy games from the App Store. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like you see ads for them in other games.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hapland, oh man, people, like, if you guys remember Hapland, put a comment on this because Hapland, I spent hours and hours doing Hapland, And then I figured out that there's guides online for them.
Well, of course there are, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
And then I just like, I was so impatient and didn't like, I mean, I played it for hours, but then I was like, I just want to see what happens at the end. So then I was like, let me look up the guide.
It. Yeah.
And then you do it in order and it works.
There was those guides were everywhere later on online. No. Stickerina.
Stickerina. That sounds like it's right up my alley, but I don't think I played it.
Cursor Theme.
The idiot test. I remember that.
I do remember this. Oh man.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, that's it. That's all that and then there. Okay.
Yeah, so search up Bubble Tank because Bubble Tanks was a very, if that's what it's called, was a like that game may. Yes, Bubble Tank. So this may be the game I put the most time into as like a Flash browser game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically what it is that you start off as like a little bubble tank. Are you going to watch a video of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start off as a little bubble tank. And then as you kill things, you absorb them. And you can like, after a certain amount of experience or whatever, you can choose upgrades. Oh, this is like a tower defense version.
This is Bubble Tank Tower Defense.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not talking about the tower defense version.
Son of a... I trusted you.
No tower defense.
I didn't see one that was... I see Bubble Tank 3.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'm sure
It's probably about the same.
The concept is... Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like you click to shoot, I'm pretty sure, and you move around, killing things, absorbing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so like these... The first guys, they can't really shoot you or anything. So you kill them, get some experience. This person's playing this game really slowly.
Yeah, I guess so. We can.
And so you like get some crazy upgrades. You get bigger. Yeah, you can go from bubble to bubble. There's like different enemies in different bubbles. And you get to choose the upgrades. It's kind of one of those games where like you're presented with 3 options for your upgrades and then you choose one.
Okay, yeah.
But it's bubbles. And oh my God, I played this game for hours. It was so fun.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
okay. Like you get to choose which like version you get to do. They got different like abilities and stuff like that. And oh man.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That would definitely be something that I would have played, 100%.
But you didn't. Well, actually, you didn't have very good internet where you.
I didn't. No.
Yeah, that may have been part of the.
Yeah, so like when I played, it was
Line Rider. You didn't really need that great internet.
Exactly, Line Rider was just kind of like it loads and you're done.
Yeah,
that's that. Yeah, but nice. Yeah, I mean, Flash games were so unique.
Yeah,
because you couldn't save. Right, they had to be a quick kind of game, but something that would hold your attention, and it's not something that games now do.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to, well, especially being an adult, being able to save and drop a game and pick it back up. But then I have this problem like I have with Elden Ring, where I start it and then I stop playing it, and then I forget how to play it, and then I'm like, I'm gonna start a new character so that I don't get my shit pushed in. And then
could be worse.
Rinse and repeat.
Games nowadays, now you don't have that uniqueness of them. Now they just rehash stuff that's in other games and just said, yep, here you go. We made something that already exists, but here you go. Kind of like Pal World. Freaking Pal World.
Freaking Pal World.
Like, okay, the new Pokemon game came out, and maybe you're not a huge fan of like the way that they do it of just walking through it and you're done in like 2 hours. So the Power World came out and they're like, well, now you can base build too.
Yeah.
Freaking just it's like a weird mix of a couple games.
It is. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's very
stole Pokemon stuff. They stole the concepts from other things.
Yeah.
There's so many glitches. It's not a great game. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
No, I really like Power World.
Yeah.
It's the latest one that we've been playing.
Well, you know what's actually kind of funny is that like a lot of people are like, oh my God, they stole stuff from Pokemon, but like they stole as much from Pokemon as they stole from any survival game with base building.
Oh yeah.
It's just a concept.
Yeah.
They didn't put Pikachu in there. They used the concept.
Yeah. And like, spoilers, Squirtle is just a freaking turtle.
Yeah. Squirtle is a water turtle.
Yeah. Congratulations. Ekans is a snake. What, you can copyright snakes now?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the people up in arms about it is kind of funny. I've been having a blast playing. I've got a ton of time into it and would recommend.
Yeah.
But
kind of the opposite of nostalgia since it just came out like a week ago.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
But I think we're good. I think Flash games were a really cool way to play games on freegames.com.
Oh, freegames.com. Oh, man. Did you ever play, what was it? Funmathgames.com? Or coolmathgames.com. Cool math games. Yep. Man, so there was, what websites did you use to play? Play Line Rider.
That's it.
Just Line Rider.
Yeah. That was literally like very limited on what I played.
I was big. So early, I played bonusgames.com, which was it was basically just a website that had a shitload of games. I'm pretty sure it had a subscription of some sort that you could get. I didn't. And there was a game on there called Bones that was like a platformer. You were a skeleton and you collected bones. And I really loved it, and I was super sad when Bonus Games shut down. But then I just moved on to addictinggames.com, and then there's
addictinggames.com was 100% one of the ones I used to go on.
Yes, addictinggames.com, and and then of course you have like Newgrounds that you played and stuff like that. But Addicting Games was like probably the most frequented by myself.
I'm gonna look for a picture of what it used to look like.
Yeah.
Games. Let's see. I want to see an old picture. Right there. Oh, it's on Reddit. All right.
You gonna pull it up on the TV for me?
Oh. I'm like, why don't you remember this, Becky? Jeez.
I'm waiting.
Oh, it's not going. It's not going to go. Well, lucky for you, I have an iPad with a big screen.
That's
exactly what it looked like.
That is exactly like
Comic Sans Addicting Games at the top.
Yep.
And then you have a bunch of buttons and all games buttons.
Like the top games and everything. You know, it's funny, and I don't know if it's because of that's how I grew up with games, but like I have more of an attention span for games like that than I do for crazy long save games. Like I really like to just play stupid little casual games, honestly. But
no, Addicting Games is definitely where I got them. Make sure you let us know where you guys looked at your crazy
games,
really sketchy games that sometimes got you viruses on your computer.
Yeah,
that happens. It's just free.
Sometimes you get free Dolphin screensavers. You double click them and they're inexecutable.
It happens.
It's what you do.
Cool screensaver though.
It was cool.
It was a cool screensaver. But thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
And go over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe. I can't emphasize that enough. And leave us a 5-star review. I don't think there's really anything else we can talk about here. Huh?
Ben, you've been very quiet.
Ben has been quiet, but he's shy.
Yeah, he's shy.
Yeah. But
all of our other friends are shy. Like Sperry McStrike is shy. Ben's shy.
Ben,
it's okay.
I was interested for him to tell me about his all of his games that he used to play. I wish he would have paint me a picture. Got him. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will catch you on the next time. Next time, you ready for the finger guns?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.